What if I told you Dress to Impress is more than just a girly pop dress up game? There's a darkness that lies beneath. I started playing Dress to Impress a little bit ago. As I've been diving more into Dress to Impress, I've been hearing whispers about the backstory of Dress to Impress, mostly focused on the nail lady, or Lana, who is the only NPC you see when you're running around trying to get your outfits together in Dress to Impress. But there's more beneath the surface of Lana, and I want to talk a little bit about it today because I am truly baffled. Before we get started, my name is Delaney. I love talking about video games. I'm over here chilling in this corner of the internet. Been doing more like video essays lately, kind of like dabbling to a lot of different things. So if you want to see a mishmash of gaming content, like and subscribe. And also thank you so much to the members supporting the channel as well. And so let's officially dive into the lore that is Dress to Impress. So I can't talk about the lore of Dress to Impress without centering all of this around Lana, the nail lady. Of course, I am kind of dressed like her today because like we have to play homage, the queen of Dress to Impress, obviously. Lana lore has been kind of piecemealed around like different updates. First time it's officially been addressed has been through last year's Dress to Impress update, the April Fool's update. We find Lana crying at her table. There's also a diary that is next to her. When you're able to read the diary entry, it basically is Lana saying how much she hates working in the nail salon. She feels trapped there and dehumanized. She wants to get back at the developers of Dress to Impress, and like including the main developer Gigi, and all of these other things about like wanting to basically destroy the lobby of Dress to Impress. And it's just really disconcerting because it's like, wow, what? And also that she has to work at the nail salon because she's trying to pay off her medical bill debt, and that's pretty much why she is tied to the nail salon. Pretty interesting, a lot to unpack there. We have like workers abuse, indentured servitude. We can dive deeper into Lana's backstory, especially when it comes to like her medical bill debt and how that plays into the whole universe of Dress to Impress. Found out a lot about Lana's diary entries. These diary entries also lead us to a user ID, which is like what would be Lana's Roblox account. So Lana has an actual Roblox account that you can go on, and there are 3 different games that are available there, and each of them kind of delves into deeper into the psyche of Lana and her tragic backstory. There's also been some more delving into it during her Halloween update. So we're gonna dive deeper into Lana's tragic history and what does that mean for the players of Dress to Impress. So we will start at Lana's childhood. Lana was diagnosed with a mysterious illness. She had to get treatment, which is why she has the medical debt. During the Halloween quest, you actually get to visit Lana's home, and you are chased by this you are chased by this nightmare creature, which is apparently Lana's parents. So Lana's parents have become this like nightmarish creature that is stalking the halls of her childhood home. And in some aspects of Lana's home, you can find like written dialogue and entries that basically are saying how Lana has been feeling trapped and how she wishes to be free, and also how there is this person that she refers to as a he that has been making her feel not well and has poisoned her. There's a lot of different things happening there. Basically, Lana has just been feeling like this entity has been watching her. As her childhood progresses, especially with her like illness, she isolates herself from her parents because they have become kind of like aggressive and weird, and she just feels like she has no one around her, which is like kind of a part of like what this entity is trying to do, basically like trying to isolate Lana from her family and friends. But Lana ends up leaving to go to this medical facility where she is going to get like 24/7 treatment so she can like combat the illness that she has that is still kind of mysterious. But anyway, she does actually get better at this facility where she thinks that maybe she will be safe from this entity that has been after her, but that is not really the case. Why does this feel like a horror movie, you guys? Like, this truly feels like a horror movie. I can't believe this is the lore of Dress to Impress. I'm so serious. But anyway, she's at this facility and she actually does find out the name of the entity that is following her, which is basically kind of like some kind of, I don't want to say, it's some kind of like a dark force that has been terrorizing Lana for her whole life and trying to isolate her from others. I will not say the name because it gives me bad vibes. It gives me creep vibes. I know this is just a Roblox game, but it just gives me creep vibes. So I'll probably put the title.
It appears our girls are secretly being monitored. But by who? Oh no, not I can't say it! This is a villain so evil, so sinister, so horribly vile, that even the utterance of his name strikes fear into the hearts of men. The only safe way to refer to this King of Darkness is simply him.
But anyway, she finds out the name of this entity. She actually makes friends with an intern, a nurse intern, Nurse Julie, at the facility. And Nurse Julie is actually, you can find a bit more lore about Nurse Julie during the, I believe, the Halloween event as well. There's like recordings you can find about Nurse Julie and like notes and things like that. Basically, Nurse Julie is so excited to be with, like, to become friends with Lana because they're around the same age. They're both like teens at this time. But Lana and Nurse Julie are pretty much like besties. Can tell that Nurse Julie is also saying she feels like something is watching her as well, and she feels different and also is feeling ill, but she doesn't want to convey this to Lana, who's actually trying to warn her to kind of like leave her and like leave the hospital because she feels like everything bad happens to the people around her. So basically Julie does not listen to that, but she also becomes more aggressive. And after Lana leaves, she talks about how she's feeling so sick, and also like something about her being able to sacrifice herself will be able to help Lana. So she becomes like possessed. This is so crazy for lore. I still can't get over this. It's so crazy for lore. But anyway, she gets possessed by the entity that's been following Lana, and basically like trashes the hospital that she works in, which I realized when I was playing the Valentine's Day update before I knew about all of the lore. There is like a maze area where you're there's like a trash like hospital. It's like a trashed room where it's like things are everywhere, and that is actually like a nod to Nurse Julie and basically like her rampage from being like taken over by this entity. And so basically we find out that the entity that is after Lana, it seems like they're connected together, because I think like Lana's basically like the key to releasing this entity. But like Dark Force has like this full agenda of using Lana is the key to have like to be like immortal, but he also needs to like sacrifice players because there have been missing players that Lana has also mentioned in like her YouTube videos and also in her Roblox account. These missing players have been used to help the entity become immortal, and he wants to use Lana as like a key to enter the Dress to Impress palace realm and take over and basically have a full supply of all of the players of Dress to Impress. Kind of Sailor Moon vibes. It's giving Negaforce. Like he basically wants to wreak havoc over the lives of the Roblox players on Dress to Impress. But through all of this, Lana is basically being terrorized because she has revealed to us, the players, about like the plans of the dark entity. She is actually taken and cloned, and there's a person that replaces Lana. I believe it's actually during the Halloween quest as well. She's taken over and cloned, and the person that is in the chair is not Lana, acts completely different from her, and actually starts to glitch out the longer you realize it. And then you can also find Lana if you go into the nail salon during this update. You can go between the shelves that are in the nail salon and like the hair salon area, and you find Lana actually underneath the Dress to Impress lobby, and she is trapped in a cage. Once we figure out that Lana is cloned, like she is able to get a message out that she's been cloned and that someone has basically taken over, and you can find these different clones sometimes around the area of Dress to Impress. There she's actually replaced by a new person named Lana, who becomes the new nail lady. It is revealed later in another quest that she is actually evil, and she is working for the dark entity to bring him forward to the Dress to Impress realm. And Lana has actually just resurfaced again in the Valentine's Day quest. During this, we actually get to see more of Lana's memories and to see like Nurse Julie and like how sad she is about Nurse Julie being gone. I actually kind of think Lana and Nurse Julie had like a relationship and not just like a besties relationship. I'm pretty sure it's implied, like very strongly implied. And so basically you're trying to like help Lana during this quest, but Lana does make a reappearance. So I am left wondering what is going to be the end game of Dress to Impress with the lore. Would there be like a big style battle against the dark entity to help save Lana? So I'm really interested to see how deep this lore is going to go. It has been so dark, and it definitely gives me like Silent Hill vibes, but with fashion. Like I am kind of like I'm half baffled and half kind of amazed at the Dress to Impress lore and how there is like so much happening behind the scenes that you don't realize while while you're running around trying to get dressed to have your runway battles. Let me know what other clues you've seen in Dress to Impress. I just feel like there's just a rabbit hole of conspiracy to be had with this game right now. I'll see you guys in the next one and have a wonderful day as always. Bye.